Hello guys, it's Erui and welcome to the Great Ace Attorney Episode 1 Part 3. And I'm going to finish this episode. It's going quite long actually. Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense. But why this sudden ingress into my courtroom?
A judicial assistant and a woman no less. The rules state that females are not permitted into this court alone other than to testify.
Yes, I fully understand. I only asked for 5 minutes of time. I have some well evidence that I must hand over to the defense.
Ah, you're too late, little girl. This trial has already been concluded.
5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more.
But, Your Excellency,
I am most grateful. Let's continue. Who exactly are you? I'm so sorry, there's no time. Please simply accept this for now. Oh, is this a report about something? Written in English. It's Giselle Brett's research. The English woman's? After the trial resumed earlier, I headed back to the university. I went to the Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under Professor Rosaji. So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceeding of the trial myself. Oh, no, of course not. Special characteristics of courier and its effect on human subjects. Interesting. Courier? What's that? I've never heard that word before. True that. Yeah, true.
time's up. The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the court.
Oh, this was too little time for me to read it in detail, but I've summarized what on the notice cover. I think it will be valuable. Please cast your eyes over it. This is what? This is wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Giselle's report has been entered into the court records. Goodbye then, and good luck. You have had long enough, counsel. We cannot detain our English guest anymore. There she is. I ask the prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but
The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency.
Ryunosuke, we're out of option here. This really was our very last chance. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have a new evidence. That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. Well, Miss Brett,
Yes, Your Excellency.
if you would mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer.
It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long till the tea
time. Oh my god.
Forgive me, Miss Brett. Seems I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat that as an order.
I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes sense.
My apologies, dear lady. So, counsel. What is this new evidence that the mental contention?
Yeah, this is it. Next, examine it first. The poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungle of South America. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Effects in separation of the body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Apparently, above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through wounds such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, it's believed that the toxin could have application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest could cause as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients will die of suffocation. Okay. Yeah, present this.
Yes!
Miss Giseline Brett. We understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at UB University doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence perhaps, into a deadly poison.
What?
Poison? Where are you going with this, counsel?
A toxin known as a cure, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to an instant death.
Objection!
What? What complete and utter nonsense? Curer, you say? I've never heard of it.
You wouldn't have done.
What do you mean?
I mean that you would have heard of a cure before for one very simple reason.
It doesn't exist in our country.
Doesn't exist? Correct, which means no matter what test police can do for toxins, they did never identify the cure. Why? Because there is no test available there and can be identified the presence of this highly deadly poison.
Order. Counsel, does this deadly poison truly exist?
According to this report authored by the visiting research student from England, Erui has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists.
To lace their arrows?
The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that sums it up, Mr. Brett?
Objection!
Cranberry and its aspirations are utterly cranberry.
Rappery.
Don't start with if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison. he will have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners will have surely noticed.
That's true. What do you say to that, Inspector?
Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain.
According to this, however, it's the other way around.
What do you mean, the other way around?
The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that the courier was used. Explain yourself, Counsel.
The moment this toxin into a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there will be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor, but with a chair under him to support. As Dr. Wilson said, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe, it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is unconscious and aware, just unable to move. Hideous.
To the observer, it will look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments will be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly rare poison. And you're suggesting that this bottle, Counsel, is actually contain this terrifying poison?
Objection!
It's, it is. It is all very convenient, isn't it? Hitherto known poison for which there is no means of testing. What a happy little ending.
I don't know. Let's skip that, sorry. Hmm. If I may.
All these facts.
You're. Oh, damn.
It is you who must be taught.
Of course. Dear lady.
So, this is how Japanese behave, is it? What? You still under the sound of our and then announce the result as you discovered it. I'm appalled, but I'll put some out. Well, Mr. Red, the feeling is mutual. Whatever you meant, capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime. And that really is a lonesome act. Would you agree?
Objection!
Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept it. of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rule.
Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Red.
May I borrow a bottle for a moment, please?
Well, yes, I don't see why not.
Dang it, just do live testing. What's that? Uh, the napkin thing on the bottle is suspicious. Anyway, don't get too big. Don't get too big on it. It's insignificant all boys.
Sorry?
An Englishwoman such as myself, this whole affair is officially comedy. A little police game in this foolish courtroom antics is laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the game to end. Cheers! Ah, wait, what are you doing? Hmm, no sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. Oh, they're all speechless. Goodness. Whatever is the matter, you all look quite stunned.
So, oh, you rare. The bottle was clean. Is it what you're saying?
Huh? You look quite incredulous, little boy, but of course, that's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in a grand venue, most kind.
Er,
Thank you, Waiter. Now then, Your Excellency.
oh, yes, Miss Red.
I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've gotten more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries.
Oh, yes, your lady. You are most gratified with all the decision you have made.
Uh,
This doesn't make any sense. There had to have been poison in that bottle. So, how? How did she? How did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale? And understanding.
well, I suppose if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade will make for an interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London.
There has to have been poison in the bottle, doesn't there?
But that can happen because otherwise you will have killed over death.
Come on, Rizky.
all the clues now. The bottle of water. Okay, poison. The corporal did put courier poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. I definitely refuse to change its position.
You're so sick.
Objection!
Oh, are you blind? There is no only possible way that but could contain poison. I mean, we just saw.
Is Brett drinking the water from it? That's right, which rather complicated argument I take. And I believe that complication can be explained.
How exactly?
And to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the courtroom somewhere. It has to be.
Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I'm gonna ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explanation how the witness was able to consume this poison? Go to the weapons sketch.
So, oh yeah, this. Aha. Ha ha ha. Right.
Yes!
Suits and defense, or should I say, registered is the only real source of a complication in this case. You have nothing hard with that defendant. What?
Sorry, Excellency, I'll try to find some better sportsmen.
You make this complicated more complicated than it needs to.
Alright, I'll do my best to find the answer that fits the fact.
If the defense, so the registered accused fully intends to assert this claim.
Okay. Come on, what's the evidence here? I've been sweating so much, I'm so tired. Have saved. Oh, you know, skipping that. No one. They're picking this water. So, something out. Just impossible. So,
Yes!
oh no. Oh no. how to prove that the poison is in the water. Right. Wonder, could there be anything in this water? It's matter. Oh man. What is this? Hmm. How the innocent able to consume this potion?
Yes!
This. Oh no, I failed. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just gonna read this. Guilty. Yes. Shall not be granted. Oh no. Fuck. Try from this in actually, yes. Very well. Well, maybe that actually. Oh yeah.
Yes!
Oh, oh my god. It's not this, not this, not this, not this. This?
Yes!
I the answer for this riddle is right here in Miss Pratt's own research report.
Objection!
It's not a valid explanation.
No?
Wrong. If he doesn't even speak English, the report is utter gibberish. This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency.
I'm not trying to ridicule anyone, honest. I'm just reading Sutaso-san notes.
I could. This report is too extensive to concern in its entirety by the court. We will direct us to the Permanent Section Council. Which section of the report reveals that the alleged answer to this riddle?
Signal 6. Special levels. We've been hearing a lot of this rare poison, and it's left me curious about something.
Oh, and council?
Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace their heads of the arrow that they shoot at whatever the prey they're hunting.
So we've been led to believe, yes.
And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat.
Get to the point, please.
But if they were used to slice arrows, doesn't that mean there would be a trace of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat?
Yes, good point.
So surely the hunters would want to eat their prey, they, because then they'd be eating poison.
Gracious council. No, that would be madness.
But I actually found the answer of that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound.
Through a wound, you say. I see. That makes sense.
Yes, the mention of that particular detail seems a little strange to me though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Curer enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effect. However, when it's entered the body via mouth, it has no poisonous effect whatsoever.
Where?
Miss Pratt, you authored this research. You knew Curie's special characteristics. And you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself.
You meddling little
Rapscallion.
well, Venus again. Turns out you were an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be.
Really?
Me?
A liar?
Objection!
All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure. But I fail to see how it...
So, an ultra little pup is an inside boy with some facts here written in a book.
I'm afraid the knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you a little silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboy's logic has a fatal flaw. It's called boyish? A flaw? Because even your brains has managed to deduce the cure is safe to guess. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric suckers. Oh yes, well, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? So if this little poison is completely harmless when drunk, the person will have died when they surely it, would he? Ah,
That's right.
Oh, gracious.
that was basic science. The science that every schoolboy should be able to understand.
Order! Order in the court! Order! The logic holds. If the lady and person wrong the same person, they will be affected in the same way. Are, are you trying to suggest?
Yes, this career poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial.
That's right. Truly, if a little cultures like you will understand something so simple as that. Okay. What is it really outside me? Objection! What's that? I've felt like this before. It's sort of a fiction to break that all the disparities in so instance almost ritual-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Oh,
Objection!
Objection! I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brad. Oh, how dare you to use that on me? You know very well there's no fault of law here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead.
Consul, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the cure?
Yes, right.
Take that!
I'm sorry, Slim Shotman has introduced those guys from the inspired confidence.
What?
Listen, there's no need to overthink this. I know that it's correct, Dr. Sims is only coming to get poison is the body of fear.
Right. So that would mean that when Dr. Wilson drank this glass of water, he must have a wound somewhere that is in
So,
right? Oh, of course, yeah. I'm stupid.
Consul, I'm busy, I don't remind you. What confidence? You don't know the poison's got the harm.
Yeah, yeah. It's this.
Take that!
So stupid. It's Miss Brett, so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the producer. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners.
A fatal difference.
The toxin effects of Courier are only felt when poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But What if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water?
Inside?
Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example.
Oh,
Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were all aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day.
so that's it. You use the knowledge to orchestrate this.
Is she laughing? I like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are also puerile. What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. You see, when you leave your file everything lying around, you'll never know what might happen to it. No. Oh man, it will just slip. Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. No! No!
What is it? No, something what's wrong with the brother? Officer, why are you waiting? Collect as much of the water from the broken bottle as possible at once.
You're wasting your time. The life of the carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you, it will suck up the water beautifully. Rather than I'll get the sense of a mind to recover it. How could you? You won't get away with this. You can tell the bench of shows which you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was the voice in the bottle or not.
You.
Let's not forget, they still have some very compelling individual life intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution?
Of course. You're referencing to this photographic print, I presume, my dear lady.
That's right, I really look at this photograph. It's in clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his mother back to me. So of course the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy.
Objection!
No, you killed the victim that day using the railroad. And then, in order to free Yunosuke Naruhodo from the crime, you waited until he picked up the gun, the pistol you've arranged for him to find on the floor. Before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own weapon. Then, in the confusion of all I knew who was turn the dead person and his hair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit a crime.
The wonderful imagination you have, young man. What you say? I shot the person dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence.
Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, and the prosecution stands or remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Remember in contact with the accused Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
It's unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now is she really going to get away with it? The way she destroyed that avenue was obscene.
Yunosuke,
Yes?
you've gone this far. Now, you're the only one who can finish it.
What do you mean? I've lost a vital piece of evidence. It's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that the powers of observation were what did really depend. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a sword on her head.
So, take back again now. Try to remember every last detail. See that
You saw everything, you felt
every color, every smell.
what did I saw? What did I felt? Every color. Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of the same scene in my head, could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? There's a clue. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have confirmed another clue.
Haha, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you? Come on, then. Let's wipe the smug smile of that English woman's face with some evidence.
Alright, I can't wait. It's been a niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. It's here somewhere, the clue that shows who the is with.
Take that!
Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Yes, what is it? We're still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigation, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime, like for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day?
Attention!
Wait a minute. Where are you going with this?
Where are you going with this little boy?
It's just a memory that's been troubling me.
What memory?
I saw the scene shown in these photograph photos with my own eyes that day. And I saw on the wooden base of the plate that steak was served on was a splattering of blood.
What?
Oh really? And what of it? Obviously that must have happened when you shot the person.
No, That can't be the case. Take a, take a good look at the photos and the relative position of everything there. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that blood from the victim would have ended up directly behind him. For blood to have made it into the plate implies that the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite of the professor as shooter. Zale Brett. Broken order.
Objection!
This is beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. It's the court seriously expected to believe something the accusers apparently just remember saying.
Hold it!
Could be more that or in college was related to inspector, I mean. Yes. Took the blade in the just of the survey in the front of the scene of crime. I took it at all. And I don't have to call me a crime scene. You did what? It was a steak that you had been eating spread. I was a steak that the surgeon had been eating. I did all in the name of justice. When can we find out for sure whether or then we can find out sure whether or not that there's a blood stain on the Miss Brett's plate. We must examine now.
Inspector. The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Sort of delay. This is what you ordered. Steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it?
Of course there isn't.
Who is the blood, man? Show the court.
Of course, examine the plate at leisure. No blood. Oh my god. No, no blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible. I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. There at this table behind the professor, there was blood beside the plate.
Baka may potential na buhay.
You see, this is why I was saying you trust what the Japanese say. Ah,
I could have agreed more. In the case of this disgrace to the empire,
I believe we may have finally have reached a conclusion this fight.
just let's pretend time with corporate is painful to watch, but you promise to wait for all of my is over.
ha! So sorry, look, stick reveal the fact all too clearly. If the sorry accused wishes to examine, can't be my guess.
Okay?
Oh, well, I need to pick
Oh, my imagination just now I lost. Who knows? It's over here. Until the final bell. Don't stop blaming yourself. Get with the fool. No matter what. believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should examine if it's for myself.
But ever requested whether first permission submitted for the investigation of any tribal necessary. Does the defense have any objection?
That person was going to clinch the trial for me. And this plan of taking reveals any other clues at all? Personally, please wait. This plan.
Objection!
The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination. Beef steak.
Procrastination in this trial.
I'm sorry, Miss Red, but you must ensure a thorough examination of my evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied and unreasonable doubts that has been dispelled.
From a life on transit that's clear processing. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Also, for the defense, you will now clearly show the court what you're trying to do.
Got it!
No question, my friend. That one is
Got it!
It's not too. What the heck? I must have bait cat cow. It's a cow. It's like it's a resource. It isn't for La Carnal, is it? Huh? What is this?
It's a typical bond and a hallmark from the Erui.
No, I don't think what. I don't know what is it. I mean, what it's doing there. Wait, did you just say Hoin and Hoban?
Yes, apart from the weaknesses, it looks big in. I mean, it's very important.
So the first time today that there was a myth of the Hoin Hoban.
For that person, the first slide, but I've never heard of bullion and bullion.
And I don't think you ever will again.
Well,
It's extraordinary though. Means
really,
this.
Got it!
good gracious thoughts.
Goban,
What on earth? Oh, no. Oh, and era one.
Spread. This is in fact the beef stick they ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath?
Shut up!
What a rude question. How should I know? I never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what that is, but I want to know what.
Objection!
I fail to see how this relevant coin under the map. That would simply have been a careless mistake by the chief in the monument of distraction.
Objection!
Yes, sir. We are supposed to handle believe what's happened exit. Look. From the start, we're supposed to believe that this happened upon accident in the kitchen. A rare Hoin Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of stone. That's to be the irrelevant case, I'll bring up my liquids and stay. It's says not to be irrelevant is arithmetic to
Right, can be excellence. Excellence.
yes, guys.
Rare coin, Kuban. This is appeared to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be the irrelevant case of a
Objection!
That means don't let us to stop You no one invited you anyway.
Perhaps those boys should realize that they see you as well. No, I'm the one on trial here. Point is, it's essential that we, as the owner of this coin, if he can explain what the stake. Yes, it's obvious there's only one person that can belong to. The comment that was found in this. If stake is
Take that!
obviously it can only be in textile and the owner of Rasute Ryu or San. That is a cucumbers and honestly some ridiculous trips. Names are quite unfathomable.
Oh yes, old man who's testified Wilson need to be sent to come back.
Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying it was up to something. His Coben coin and it exactly the moment was fired. To visit on the floor. Sorry, what were you saying? For pressure. Indeed, this is a point Paracobon and my price point.
Objection!
No. Please, why would Korakatsan go back? Be sandwiched between the victim's lipstick and its blade makes no
Yes!
sense.
That's why I'm asking you to bring Korakutasan back to the stand so we can ask him.
Officer, written witnesses are the testified earlier today. Without a moment today,
I believe coming back around with that bear again. That hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this command, we'll find that is the key element in this case.
Well, this was all about even all about that. So you realize it's dinner time for a little baby anymore. I must tell you something. It's really that a pack of wolves.
Let's blood about the police. We were but miserable dogs forced to bear faults. And when the cost from this court myself, I became a rude man in Christ, a worthless winner. Nothing more have I ever said. The sun has set on the rest of the shop owner's existence.
yes, indeed, son. And something is coming to light. What's your clarification? As far as you, Rasute may serve for
Oh, that's it. That's the one. Very one to say so about that. It is though. Splendid, how a treasure that may rusty boys managed to display the fateful day.
It can be.
Zeta. Young man, and like this awful woman out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped? Oh, I'm not sure it was dropped anywhere. You found your coin sandwiched between a beef steak and its plate soaking in seasoned juices.
Such a sandwich is soaking the girls later.
Clearly, its could have been fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody who somehow high pressure between slab of meat and a metal plate. Who will such an inconceivable thing?
Excuse me, could I say something? Yes, of course.
Refuse. Also,
We mentioned this earlier on the trial. I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate the case.
Yes, that's right. Secret undercover operation.
Carnival is highly interested in the restaurant. It dressed well with including many flavors. Recently, there's have been run a similar executive theft targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. No such incidents have been reported to the police bureau.
we get crimes too.
We want to nip the case of but especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Yes, I took on the job of the waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out. It seems like that this common incident is the work of the same thief. Unbeknownst to us, there was a thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Kurikuta-san's koban is all too clear.
What?
What?
What? Watching the court like kid man's view on this matter tells us who is this despicable scoundrel that stole Kurikuta-san and hid it under the stage.
It's him, right?
Take that!
Yes, it seems likely the candidate for the collective.
No, come on,
You shocked me.
not as much as shock me. One could have approached the unnoticed, even if you're crazy fool, you can have missed that.
I'm not sure you should be calling Kurikuta-san crazy fool. It's you I was calling a fool. Maybe I'm the wrong track here. Oh, it's definitely the waitress. The waiter.
That's who's sorts.
It's him, right then?
Take that!
No. Oh man, it's too time when I fail. God dang it. What? My logic is wrong. Oh my god. My logic isn't logiting. Oh my god. Yeah. Skip. Let's try it again. Oh my god. Sin. Yes. Yes. Her then.
Take that!
No. Him then?
Take that!
What? Who's it gonna be you? Sergeant Iesanusa. Wow. Monster. I stole the covenant. I'm the master of a law carnival guy. You're accusing me of this crime, cadet. It wasn't me. It was Idol. Idol's the matter with all this. The baby. That's crazy. He blamed the baby. You put the blame of your crime to your own son, his little baby. It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. It's him. What? Ooh. Yeah, break it up, break it up, break it up, break it up. Ah. What the heck? Surgeon, yes, is a parasite out is a sir.
Even if you know, all the extraordinarily low wages that do not come in federal on base does is unexpected or unsafe. Almost temporary increase in taxation owing to the result and conflicts remains. And I've heard that it's hard for a lower rank soldiers to make a living for us.
Because I want to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why we were stealing things at the restaurant. It was happy with money. Every 3 days I'd go there to do stuff for the program. And then you come to my to the good sick sometime. Sounds like there's a butter with knife and fork, but which is worryingly playful.
And your target that day was the old man and his compound.
Yes, sir. He was in my I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all.
Very incredible, but to tell you are.
Hand of death. You'll never see it coming.
I was all set to leave the stake as I went through the morning when it happened. Yes, it is when the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted such a found the coin in the I'd be finished. I did too, so I improved the evidence at first on the double, escaping on the stake. Hop in that elevator, ran the view with it again, let it be. You're ridiculous.
Right, we're carry on with this absurd Brett like in your own time. Well, Miss Brett,
Ah, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency.
Death company clearly perpetrated this baby self-insurgent will be certain appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Of course it is. Hiding coin under a lump of meat? No, it's sheer nonsense of such an odious astounds me. Nonsense, is it? Well, enough. Besides, analyze for become your stick and biting into it without using a knife and fork. It's beyond nonsense, pure madness.
Very well. Our question concerns witness testimony have been answered. I see no further justification. Miss Brett, you are free to leave.
Thank you, I have solicited like everyone. And a good day.
Oh, Inasuke, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming.
This something was misread. Sporting words. You got me thinking. Quite forgot what exactly, but something she said so jarred with me. But there was a connection there somewhere, something that didn't quite add up. This can again. Sorry? You can't tell her, but if you don't call it now, it will be too late. Your trial will.
Hold it!
Wait, Miss Brett. What is it now? I'm afraid it's one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. Trying to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just few moments ago. So, what are you talking about?
Objection!
What a new student nonsense is this?
What parting words are you talking about? The sheer nonsense of such an response.
Take that!
The fruit is green, the synthetic efforts.
What's interesting is the bit of steak you can see on the victim's table.
The stick that Miss Brett had been eaten before the person was killed was gone.
More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
Now just splitting hairs.
But true, doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural?
Unnatural? What on earth do you mean?
It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edges where it's been eaten. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett.
Notice what exactly comes.
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett playing. No Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English woman herself.
The steak looked like steak, and particularly the edges where it's been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth there.
It looks like Miss Brett has realized something.
So, if the witness as she claims would contemplate eating anything without using a knife and a fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
Objection!
What is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett is ravenously. Whatever you say, dear lady.
As I said, this naturally must be living long. Afternoon tea with the menace of justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course, of course. This will all be over in the blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this in the key.
I've heard none of it, you little original with the spectacle summer relics.
Of course. Dear lady.
What's the matter, Miss Morel? Have you rubbed your face? Clearly, the witness knows that what this means. She will realize the catastrophic implication that these teeth marks in the stake have for her. Inosuke, do you know where you're going with this? Yes, now at last it all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in the stake that had allegedly been eaten without Erui. And the reason why the bloodstain I know I saw someone who had disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that once and for all, who shot the person of the day.
I accept that these dead marks in this building are a little unnatural, Mr. Pudding Council. What exactly are you suggesting that tells us?
Everything, Your Excellency.
Everything.
Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the stake here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt that who shot conclusive evidence. How many times have I heard that today? You will know the meaning of praise, simple Japanese empty threats. How could you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really have such a conclusive evidence, you will have presented all the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before by the court yet.
Hasn't been. What?
But just because it hasn't been shown yet doesn't mean that evidence does not exist.
Objection!
This is absurd. The trial has run several hours already, and you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward? You can be. I don't believe you. Have it.
Objection!
I don't, but there is someone who does have it, someone in this very court. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mysteries about this case.
I have the feeling this will be my last request under the fund history. Who presents a conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth of this whole affair? Him.
Take that!
It's obvious, Inspector Hosonaga. But what? I have it.
Yes.
You have been holding conclusive evidence.
No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on the stake hit marks. Now, earlier this afternoon, Surgeon also told the court following of enjoying Chongmeng made through a good stake, and he was admitted to stealing Kurukata-san's queen, told us that he slaved it under the stake.
But you can hear, Constable Officer.
You know something? Could you please confirm something for me? Of the stake that you put the coin under? In fact, your own stake?
Didn't you? Affirmative, of course, I'm absolutely in the very moment. Still, I'm not privileged to ask for the gentle lady if she might be handling her bit too hard something.
In other words, the stake that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Surgeon's no suspect.
Objection!
No. That makes no sense. That place was taken for victims too.
Objection!
Yet, the gentlewoman didn't take a bite out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course, under the steal it, that was such a and a foreign affront to the Chinese Empire. Well, how do you explain this backwards?
Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched the two sticks over. You did switch the plates? Afraid of it. As I said,
It smells like a pen. This was a diamond that the lowest stick and hardly pointed in it. But then when the waitress announced he was off of this matter out in the head, we decided the physical master of it. That'll be it. We'll be getting more marching orders. The man who called it Harry was arrested and taken off to the kitchen as to the chance. The matter was shut table. I switched a mistake with one of the foreign minister.
What the hell? Not have I never saw you do such a thing.
It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for a strategy plan. It was too alright, I told you. So yes, I did what had to be done.
unbelievable.
However, we know Prosecutor Son.
What the?
I swear on the press. I was on the personnel of my uniform. That's all I did, sir.
All you did, that's plenty, Sergeant.
Yes!
So, if Sergeant knows to switch the plate over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate was on the back of his own table.
Yes, that follows.
Inspector Sonaga. Yes. Then in the trial, you told the court case to say that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak, but also the sergeant's, but to preserve evidence you had taken both. That's correct. Then please present it to the court now. The plate was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment that he was shot.
Shut up!
Oh, how can that possibly prove the tables now? I mean, a whole slab of tough meat can have been slightest bearing on the plate.
Objection!
No, you're not wriggling your way out of this time. I'll break your order. Surely not. Surely remember the reason why this parent promises to prove such a problem for you. You're the one who's decided it's a problem, not me. The reason the defendant asked to see you is to confirm that the defendant was she remembers? I'm quite sure, but that's all, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wells, there was a clear splattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. I believe the defense may be served for Brett. And now we have evidence to prove the blade eating from this man. And if this will show evidence or present the proof that the blade that was originally on the victim's neck for the time of the incident. Yes, sir.
for the free keep. There is another secret spring. Please, the free spring. Bloodstain. It's clearly visible. Look.
Yes!
This makes everything clear. The blood you see on the side of the table plate shows that the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back. In other words, it's impossible Naruto was shot.
It can't be.
In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot who was in front of him. I'm sure everyone knows by now that the person is... That's right, Miss Giselle Brett. It's you! Done by the Japanese me? A Japanese schoolboy? No, no, no. Heck happened, huh? This makes my little others. I've lost my composure. Must become of a behavior of an English gentleman. Forgive me.
Well, Miss Brett, I think it's long you told the truth actually happened and the truth just died.
Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life using prayer as your servant suggested. The great day for one very important reason. The professor had dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So glad this professor, knowing that no trace of the poison would be found in his water, because prayer is unheard of here in Japan. Yes, of course. I never intended to remain at the restaurant for so long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take a tiny sip of his water and it won't be all over. I'll place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been eating it alone. I left immediately, however. Before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the temple. That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Well, such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor. Man, so that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he won't fall. There was no going back. So I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. Plan to end Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. At the time, I happen to know that the professor always carries a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I put the bottle of Erui in my handbag and my own pistol concealed under my skirt.
Under your skirt?
So I was right. There were two guns. Yes. Then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. So that's when I noticed the professor's gun, which had presumably placed on the floor. Place where you were sure that I would notice it. And everything went according to plan. You just gone as I intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up,
Bang.
that's when you shot the professor with your own gun, even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, the gun should cause a commotion, at which point the witcher appeared. Obviously, I assumed the son was to operate and upgrade him to the pantry, then it joins the kitchen and lock him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around. Because, of course, you needed to when you get shot so from where you picked up the gun. So, there you have it. That's the entirety of my Misty maneuver. Your Excellency, yes, I wonder when I speak with you in private later. I shall call on you. Thank you. Good day then, everyone. Hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san. Oh, we did it.
See, this trial has running run its course. I presume prosecution is included.
This can be. Taketsuchi Ochi does not lose. Not to the likes of this rookie student.
You better start getting used to tough position.
Arr, you're not looking around now.
What? What? Yes?
This insult to the Aochi family name we will never be forgotten.
You've become considered victims, but the other have to stand aside and be good for me. It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. Oh, oh my god. A thousand miles length may pass, but the Aochi clan never measure up to the Naruhodo clan.
This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will likely become history as the start of a new chapter in our country's traditions. Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Yunosuke Naruto, presented an excellent case.
I and your excellence.
The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its door to the wide world. But the Western's ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future now awaits. But what it will look like, I can't begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asuka. Yes. After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can and absorb everything from the wider world you are able to. And do not fail to fulfill the mission imposed by
I understand, Excellency. What was that about? My idea looks so brave all of a sudden. Ah, never mind.
As for you, Uranus Winard,
Oh, yes?
in human sense, how can I put it? Unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that.
Thank you, Excellency.
It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby found the defendant, Unosuke Naruhodo. Not guilty.
Uh,
This court is now adjourned.
okay. I can believe it. I can believe it. What's happened? What have happened? I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. You finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Mr. Ha 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 ha. No, it was a pleasure to watch you work. So, Omi, extra large sukiyaki, placed on Yume University Street. Don't forget.
Without all your hard has certainly paid off.
Oh, super. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocent.
Our trusty judicial assistant worked hard for the rest too.
I know, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much. If we hadn't had that shipper of misbreads, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words should really be from my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Your father? Ah, yes, of course. Give me for introducing only corpse in the it's your assistant to the defense. Speaking of Mikotoba, there you are.
There you are. I believe congratulations. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you after all. Efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Crap. Oh, yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited the troubles in the Yume University, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Professor Mikotoba studied pharmacies himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably, that's when he made documents.
Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Ah,
we work together? I've never heard you mention that.
Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn as well. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It's the science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, love. Watch and learn the way. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot.
I will learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of us of the clan. You're not taking that sword to the Great Britain, are you?
Of course, I am. Japanese meant the plan. This is so. This blade shows me where I need to go. And it cuts down anything that's in me.
Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already. Might be nice.
That reminds me. What's happened to the Zealand pregnant? After all, she's guilty of the murder. Oh yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but what do you mean?
Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all.
She will be leaving Japan very near future. Shanghai.
What? Shanghai?
Zelfred will not appear in the court again in this country. I'm certain of that.
What? Why not?
It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Oh, matter of consular jurisdiction.
Inspector Hosonaga. It was hard for me to inform today. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate you. But all this with consular jurisdiction. We're gonna try this particular foreigner for crimes here in Japan. What? We can't try her? But then who? Who's gonna bring her to justice?
The British consular court will hear her case somewhere far away where our voice can.
But why a consular court?
Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought the consular courts were a thing of the past, and I've signed a friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. So long as it is not a serious incident of highly political nature to our prospective governments, you can invoke consular courts just like that.
Can't they?
Yes, she's a student. But it doesn't justify our governments making their secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on.
So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her action here in Japan.
I'm afraid that's for the young student. This trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her.
I don't believe it.
The British government first minister has demanded that we hand her over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking this again for foreign students committing murder seriously. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. This is the time of great turmoil, a new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that women will receive the judgment she deserves.
Yes.
Change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. Well, I think that's enough seriously for now. This evening calls for a celebratory.
But Professor, You're right. This is no time for blue faces. We should be celebrating Reno's against the relative first. Let's start having some fun. In that case, messages like Carnival is a heavy news. I should be glad with empathy. You're not a detective for some other son, aren't you? There's no worry about the details for now. La Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? Of course, La Carnival foods is second to none. I should look at the tentative cover of the novel since release. Oh yes, thank you. So Giselle Brett will be tried here. I I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Ajuma? Yes, you know, okay. I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today. Ho 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 ho. I didn't do it. You and the lawyer there. You. The defense was all your own hard work. Your skill made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. To be honest, it kept calling to me over and over again during the trip. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the ones that were what? Come on, be serious. It helps you today. It's only right at the very start of the trial. But you have natural talent for being a detective lawyer, right? Oh, no, not me. All that tense verbal combat, I never want to go through that ever again. I did what you told me to do, that's all, because I knew I'd trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean? That's the point. Listen, do you know what the most crucial weapon that a lawyer needs to in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No, the ability to believe. To believe? To believe what? The defense lawyer has to fight for the clients. He has to be believed in them at all times. Like you believe in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human just like you. I didn't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make the choice of what you believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes a word can really be backed into a court. But being able to remain faithful when you choose to live, even then, well, it's something that's anyway, it takes a special kind of person. Believe, believe in your client. Yeah, just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with a precious little experience, but you never stop believing it. Well, your face seemingly hopeless situation time and again, but you never stop looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it through your own efforts, and because you never stop believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you actually, Ryusuke. It's a favor, really. Something very important. Sounds serious. What is? Oh, you still here, are you? Oh, Inspector Hoshinoda. I'm arranged something special for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right.
speak of this confession again later. We should be celebrating our first court,
And your study turned to the great read, don't forget.
ah yes, that too.
So my very first trial come to an end. Azuma. Professor Mikotoba. Susaku-san acted as my assistant. Inspector Kosunaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Azuma hadn't yet managed to ask favor of me. Little did I realize is how much it would change my life. Okay, and okay, let's go. Finally. Woohoo! Save it. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. And so one, the job respect. And okay. Okay, and that's it for this part. Thank you for watching. Leave comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video. And see you in the next in the episode 2 this game. Until then, bye.